Hello, breakfast clubbers. Coach Steph here. We're ready for our weekly noon workout. And today it's a special workout because we've got a lot of stuff we're doing. So I'm just gonna set up my camera a little bit better so you can kind of see. Okay, so I want you, if you have not done so already, grab your mat. You'll also need a chair or a couch. You could use either of those. As well, you'll need either 1 or 2 light dumbbells. You can also use a water bottle or 2 water bottles or soup cans. You will need these for the workout today. How this workout is going to go and how it's going to be structured is we've got 5 rounds and 6 exercises. During the first round, we're doing the most basic version of the exercise. And each round, we're going to make the exercises harder. So by the end, by round 6, you're going to be fired up. You're going to be doing the hardest variation of these exercises. And you are going to be getting a sweat on. So, like I said, if you haven't done so already, go grab those dumbbells. I'm going to get the timer set up. We're going to do a 1-minute interval timer Tabata for this workout. So every minute, we're going to be switching exercises for 30 minutes in length, okay? So, all of the major muscle groups are going to get targeted today. We're going to start with some squats. So if you guys want to get set up on your mats, we're going to start with mobility squats. So actually, I'm going to put this right here.
Starting session.
In 3, 2, 1, we're going to hinge back, hook our fingers under our toes, and pull our butts down, drive those knees out, and then stand up. Okay, so hinge, pull, and stand. Just working through a little bit of hip mobility here. Nothing crazy. Modification for any of these squat exercises would be squatting down to a surface. So if I have the couch behind me, coming down to my couch and then coming up, okay? Find what works for you. If you have a chair, that's great as well. I'm gonna be using a stool for some of these exercises, which I might regret in a little bit, but that's okay. Good, so you should feel like every time you do this, your hips open up just a little bit more. Make sure you're driving your knees outside the elbow, so your elbows shouldn't be outside the knees here. Okay, really think about spreading the floor apart as you come up. We're going to switch to some shoulders, so coming down to a tabletop, okay? Tabletop position, let's do some shoulder circles. Okay, really creating some movement in and around the shoulder, the upper back, switching directions. Did you know you have 17 muscles that connect around your shoulder blades? Isn't that insane? So they do a lot, especially now if we're sitting at a desk a lot. Let's add maybe some movement to the spine, maybe go through some cat-cow here. So warming up our backs, warming up our shoulders, maybe bringing right shoulder closer to right hip, left shoulder to left hip, vice versa. Right feather, you show them how to do the cat-cow. Show the cat, yes, silly girl. 10 seconds, and then we're going to switch to our backs for a Pilates crunch. Okay, so 5 seconds, let's start rolling onto our backs. And what we're going to do is just lift up 1 knee at a time and tuck it into the chest. Okay, so nothing crazy. Bringing those arms up by your side. You can leave your upper back on the ground if you want and just do the basic movement, or you can come up, okay, and lift your shoulder blades off of the ground as well. Feather, can you do this one? So warming up our core a little bit, and remember, these exercises should be a little bit easier because they're going to get harder as we go. So don't gas yourself just yet. Good work. Our next exercise we're going to switch to is to standing to warm up our glutes and our hamstrings. Ten seconds. All right, coming up to standing. Switching into a good morning, so feet are going to be nice and wide. I'm going to go mat width. I'm going to place my palms on my low back, pinch my elbows together, reach my hips back, and then squeezing my glutes to stand here. So with this one, I'm loading the hamstrings on the way back and then squeezing my glutes to bring myself back to standing. Watch that you're not rounding forward like this, okay? And watch that you're not bending your knees. Heather, why don't you do this one too? Anyway, good. We've got 30 seconds. Really feel your glutes contract here. I know we did a lot of glute work last week, so I know you know how to squeeze your booty. We want to make sure that our glutes are working here. You shouldn't feel this in your low back at all, okay? And again, just warming up those hamstrings. Grabbing your weight next, or your weights, so 1 or 2 depending on what you have. 5 seconds, we're going to warm up with a strict shoulder press. So feet hip width distance apart, pressing up and coming back down, okay? So now we're warming up the shoulders, upper back. But here I also want you to think about your core and your pelvis. So as you're lifting, don't arch, okay? We want to squeeze our bum, keep our hips neutral. And at the top, I'm pushing my head through a little bit so that my biceps are in line with my ears. Okay? You should start to feel this now. Start to feel the burn a little bit. Love it. Okay? The burn is awesome. Means our muscles are getting warm. We're adding some oxygen into our bodies. Blood is pumping. After this, we're going to switch to jumping jacks. Okay? 10 seconds. Almost there. Okay, set that weight down. 3, 2, 1. Jumping jacks. Okay. Make contact with your hands above your head every time. This is our cardio, and the cardio exercises get harder each round as well. Modification here, if you're finding this is difficult, you can do a side step, okay? So that can be a mod for your jumping jacks. Good job, keep going. Got 25 seconds left here. Then we're gonna take it back to the squats, okay? Almost there. All right, so switching to squats. So you have the option of adding the weight for a goblet or just body weight. Just coming down, back up. So modification here would be no weight. All right? I'm choosing to use my goblet. I love goblet squats. And again, thinking about the fact that it's going to get harder every round. It's up to you if you want to pump out the reps. I'm kind of trying to keep a steady pace and maintain this pace the whole time, okay? So, figure out what strategy you want to use. We're one round in, we've got 1 round left. 4 rounds. Good. Squatting to a chair or a couch if you need to. Making sure you're getting nice depth. Good job. All right, going to a down dog. Okay, so hips up, reaching back, coming forward to a plank. Pinch your shoulder blades together and then press back. Okay, down dog with a scapula push-up. This is also warming up our core. Modification, you can come forward and drop the knees. Tap the knee and then come back up. Okay? When you pinch your shoulder blades together, arms stay straight. Okay, so I'm not bending my elbows. All the movement's happening between my shoulder blades, okay? I'm squeezing them together, pressing them away. Once we're done this, we're going back onto our backs for a little bit more core. Five seconds, let's hop down. Taking that Pilates crunch up a notch. So now extending the leg all the way. Okay, coming up. If you need or want a modification, you just modify down, okay, to the last exercise that we did the last rep. Okay, so those are your mods every time. Work on your breathing. I exhale as I lift my leg. Inhale as I lower. You guys are doing awesome. Thanks for joining me today. Keep going. 15 seconds. Two, one. Coming up, we're going to do a split stance RDL now. So stagger your feet nice and close together, and we're going to reach our hips back, squeeze our glutes, putting all of the weight on this front leg. And again, watch my hips. Okay, I'm hinging. It's like a door hinge. Okay, this back leg is literally just for balance. Okay, because we're gonna lift it up on the next round. So I want you to be comfortable with moving on one leg. And 3, 2, 1. Let's switch legs. We're doing equal reps on both sides. Good. Same idea here, back flat. Try not to round in the bottom. If you need to place your hands on your low back, that's fine. Do it. Okay, 5 seconds. Let's grab that weight again. We're going to move into push press. So dip and drive. Dip, drive. So strict press, we had no dip. Now we're adding the dip. Okay, going a little bit faster here because we're using momentum from our lower body. So it allows us to be able to move a little bit quicker. When you drive down, make sure your knees don't fall in. Okay, so don't let that happen. Push them out over your middle toes. Okay? Still continue to bring that head through at the top. We've got 15 seconds. All right, 5 seconds. Let's put that weight down. We're going to move into hiccups. So you're going to be on your knees. You're going to hop into the bottom of a squat. Come back down. If you'd like to add a push-up, you can, but it's not necessary. Coming down into the bottom of the squat, okay? And really making sure your knees are nice and wide, okay? Trying to stay low as you can be. And again, my feet are wide, so don't feel like you have to drop your knees in super close. We want to keep our feet wide, drive the knees out. You can also elevate your hands on a surface to modify, okay? Let's head back to the squats. We're going to do jump squats now. So arms always start out as you jump. Arms come back. We get full extension. Shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles here. Okay? Doesn't have to be a big hop. "30 seconds. Woo! Feel the burn. Nice soft landing. Okay? Try to absorb the impact. 15 seconds. Okay, switching back to the down dog. Okay. Down dog. Inhale into plank. Lower yourself down. And then push yourself back into down dog. Okay, so we're adding an eccentric push-up here. Keep those elbows nice and tight to the body. So 45-degree, or if you keep them really tight, it's gonna be more of a tricep push-up, which is fine too. "15 seconds. Keep going, guys, you got it. Switching into some core next. In 3, 2, flipping onto our back. We're gonna do something called Biggie Smalls. You're gonna stretch out, make yourself really big, and then crunch in, make yourself as small as you can. Biggie Smalls. Woo! Again, going nice and slow. Okay, pace yourself here. And it's okay if you can't stretch all the way out. You can always modify, okay? Bringing those knees a little bit closer, okay? Or you can go back to that alternating leg that we did last round. 20 seconds. You got it. All right, coming up, switching to a single leg RDL with our foot resting on the back, okay? So if I do it side view, you're gonna have your foot up on something, okay? And then you're going to still hinge with that other leg. So we did the staggered stance with your foot on the ground first. Now we've put our foot up. So we're still using it, that back leg, for balance, okay? But next round, we're gonna take out that leg completely. So make sure you're feeling grounded on this leg. And when you're ready, you can switch. I'm gonna do front view so you guys can see the front, okay? So I'm not bending my knee at all. I'm reaching my butt back to my couch. And as I do that, my chest is dropping, okay? So I don't wanna see you drop your chest and then push your bum back. Okay? Try to avoid doing that. We're gonna grab that dumbbell for thrusters. 3, 2, 1. Holding the weight up, coming down, pressing up. Good. So if you watch me, the weight stays nice and close. It's basically stacked on my chest on the way down. I'm keeping my chest up. And I'm using my legs to fire up the weight. Because your shoulders should be getting tired. Doing a lot of shoulders. 15 seconds. All right, setting the weight down. No push-up burpee, okay? Coming down, out, in, back up. And again, you can elevate yourself on a surface, so you don't have to go all the way to the ground. No push-up. So you're just gonna balance on those hands. Hands should be shoulder width distance apart. Make sure you're planting your palms, okay, so no one's on their fingertips. Give me a little hop at the top. You can always modify by doing step outs, okay? That's an option as well. And just be mindful that you're not dropping your hips. So like that, not good for your low back. I'd rather you keep your hips up a little bit higher than drop them too low. 15 seconds, and then we're going back to the squats. Okay, set your foot up on couch chair, single leg squat. Coming down and up, just on one leg. Okay, my other foot's back. I'm bending into this knee, getting nice and low, sinking deep. Inhale, exhale. My opposite knee is tapping to the floor. It's okay if you don't have the range to do that though. Okay, work within your range. And let's switch legs. Get your breathing on point. You got it. Keep going. 5 seconds. All right, setting up on our mats. We're going to do modified push-ups, or you can do full. Your choice. I'm going to do them from my knees. Coming down, locking it out at the top. You can pace in sets of, say, 5, like I'm doing. I just did about 5. You're gonna take a couple seconds, go again. Because I don't want to gas out my arms on round 4. We still have one more round left, guys. And 20 seconds. So take another little break here. Stretching it out, coming right back. You can elevate your upper body on a couch, chair, anything like that as well. One more. Now laying on our backs, V-sits. They're coming down all the way up, okay? Trying to touch our toes if we can. Exhaling as I come up, inhaling as I lower down. And again, you can modify by going back to the last exercise if you like. "20 seconds. Ooh, yeah. Almost there. 2 more. Coming up to standing. Single leg Romanian deadlifts. So finding a balance point, elevating the heel, coming back. Okay? My heel is initiated in this movement. So I'm extending at the hip and then raising my leg. And then my body pivots over my standing leg. This is all about balance. It's okay if you lose your balance. You can always grab for something. Maybe even push off the floor. And let's switch. Switch legs. Nice. Keep thinking about bringing that heel to the sky. Okay? A few more controlled reps here, and we're going to grab the weights again. Woo, that was a lot of balance. All right, grab your weight. We're going to do a clean and press. Looks like this. Clean, squat, press. Clean and press. So when I clean, I'm hinging. I'm bringing my shoulders up, reverse curling that weight, and then reaching it up, pressing it above my head. This is a complex exercise, so it's okay if it feels weird. It usually does the first couple times. "30 seconds. After this, we're moving into everyone's favorite exercise. It's one of my favorites anyway. 5 seconds. All right, we're doing full burpees. So pick whatever surface you need to, whatever incline, but all the way down, chest to your target, and back up. So you can do them off the couch if you like. You can do them off the floor. You can push off your bench. I don't care as long as your chest touches the target you're using. When I come up, I'm always pushing up from my knees, okay? That's going to save a lot of stress on the low back. It's also going to save some strength for our last round of all of these exercises that we're doing. Got one more round to go. 6 minutes left. And that's it. And I suggest if you've got any gas in the tank, we get it out on the next 6 minutes. Okay? All right. Switching to pistol squats. So now leg comes out in front, squat down, and either bring both legs together to stand up, or if you can squat down and make your way up without assistance, that's fine. Okay? Alternating pistols. So I'm going one leg and then the other. And again, if you need to, you can always stand up with both, okay? Key is lowering with control. Try not to just plop onto your couch. Good. Arms are out in front for balance. Some people like to even hold a weight, like 5 pounds. Find that helps. You got it. Ten seconds. Okay. Push up. And then coming into a side plank. Okay? You can push up from your knees, elevated surface. You can do your side plank from your knee. Okay? Lots of options here. Find the one that works best for you. Try to have your torso moving as one unit, so don't send your hips first. Okay, let's move everything as if we were a board. Nice and stiff. Moving as one unit together. One more push-up. Awesome. Laying on our back, we're going to do something called cherry bombs. So coming back and out with those feet. So it's like a wide leg V-sit. Again, you know all of your mods because we've done them this whole class. So you can scale down or you can stay with me on the cherry bombs. Woo! 6 packs for summer. "20 seconds. Good work, everyone. Stay with me. Keep going. Couple more. Last one. Grab that weight. We're going to add a row to the RDL. So hinge at the bottom. See if you can row. Okay? If you want to make it harder, hold the weight in the opposite hand of that standing leg. Something like that. That actually works lots of deep core. All your stabilizers. Whew. One more here and then we're going to switch. Okay, let's switch legs. Keep that shoulder back. Okay, so even though my arm is hanging, my upper back's engaged so that I'm not rounding. All right, watching me. Alternating dumbbell snatch. So we're going to hinge, zip up our jackets, and punch the weight overhead. Zip and punch. Okay? You can also, instead of switching at your face, you can switch on the ground. Okay? Something like that's fine. I like switching at my face because then I can see what I'm doing and I don't smoke myself with the dumbbell. Okay, I'm keeping the weight nice and close to my body though. Very important with this. So just like you're zipping a jacket up, that's how close I want it to be. I'm using my glutes here, just like I did in the good morning. Okay, using a lot of upper back as well, using the traps. Keep alternating. Flip and punch. Flip and punch. We've got 1 more minute left. You guys ready? All out. What can be harder than a burpee? Right? I know that's what you're thinking right now. Well, answer jack burpee. So you're gonna come down, come up, feet come wide, back in and up. So like a jumping jack and a burpee. Okay? Woo! This is it, last minute. So push yourself here. Okay? Nothing left in the tank. Let's go. 30 seconds. Let's do it, ladies. You can go. Dig deep. Okay? Keep that autopilot on. Keep moving. We've got 20 seconds left. You can get through it. Here it is. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Woo, nice work. Woo! I love when a workout just kicks you in the butt. High fives. Give me some waves. Give me some love. Hearts up. Let me know you're there. And as always, thanks for letting me lead you through that workout. And let's see some sweaty selfies. I'd love to see your sweaty selfie right now. Okay? Have a great day, ladies. We'll see some of you next week.